So it messes with the program itself. And you know how you could create images with programming depending on how you write the code?
Yeah.
So what happens is it's the standstill one. They're like, "Sir, why is the code suddenly moving?" And then if they scroll fast enough, the program lines would start moving back and forth to show the image of Rick Astley. This doot, doot.
No, I have a much more cursed thought. So you know how like I brought up the idea of like persona chips and stuff that like Shadowrun has? What if you
Oh
just
my
persona hacked somebody's
gosh.
brain and made them into Rick Astley?
That's
You just like biohacked somebody and made them into permanently. You erased their old identity and replaced them fully with Rick Astley.
the only thing they
That
can
sounds
say
like
is never gonna
something.
give you up,
That
never gonna
sounds,
let you down.
Never
that
gonna
sounds
give
like
you up.
something Oid would do. So he can actually turn into Rick Astley.
Bro, if Oid went like spec into biohacking, I would be so happy.
Can
But
he,
then
though?
what use would I serve?
Well, because biohacking is separate from like conventional.
Normal
Like you can
hack.
hack into computers, but you can hack into people's brains and like their cyberware and stuff.
I know what I'm specking into next.
This guy, Rick Astley.
Also, if you were wondering where I went on a trip to Fort Lee.
Good
Cursed.
cold open, by the way.
You mean Asian Town?
Great cold open. A minute and 30 seconds. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Anyway, welcome back. Code's Corner K4 episode 40 something. I'm your host, Kode McCloris, joined today by the gaggle of idiots.
The gaggle.
A friend of ours quoted me about how wacky our intros can be, and I think it's something that we should really roll with as our branding. So that being said, I think I'm going to start doing mushrooms before I do the intros, so I can really get into the psychedelic feeling, and I'll just like I'll enter the Discord, I'll be recording, I'll just be like, "Hey guys, Rick Astley here." Yeah.
God,
You
sounds like
obviously don't know how mushrooms work. It's hilarious.
What do you mean, bro? It's same with weed,
That-
right? It makes you like float like a genie.
It makes you a werewolf and by extension a Ganassi.
Yeah, exactly. God, that's
Mushrooms are fey?
That's gotta be like a KP thing, isn't it? Like druid plants that can make you into Ganassi.
Nah, I'd be a fake Ganassi. You trip so much, you think you are Ganassi. You'd be like, I can
No,
grant you 3 wishes.
The Bioshock, like
plasmids.
yeah, the plasmids. Like, oh, can I shoot crows out of my hands? No, but you think you can shoot crows out of your hands. Because you're blasted out of your mind.
That's
Dude.
so cursed. That's
I would
so...
not mind being that blasted.
You can shoot crows out of your hands?
Yup, you know how sick that would be in my head? I'd be like,
That
yes,
does not
die!
feel like it. But I can't imagine that would be a pleasant experience, shooting crows out of your hands.
No.
Well, it depends.
No.
Is it
I
shooting
suppose it
crows?
depends on what the experience is like. Like, do you feel them like bubbling up from beneath your skin
Probably.
and shooting out, or is it just like?
Because that's how like that stuff usually works. Not that I know from experience.
To quote us from 2021. Do you smoke herbs? Yes. Are you into me?
Yes. Are you into me? That was a good one. Anyway, last time on Dragon Ball Z Kai, our group of heroes returned to their home city, the great, beautiful land of the free, Ryanstown.
Do I look like a chump to you? Yes.
Where the sun never
At
sets.
Chicago.
Land of city.
Do I look like a chump to you?
Chicago can sue us, man!
I mean, honestly, I think Chicago has more character at this point than Ryanstown does, and that's depressing because one of them is a fictional city of my own creation, the other one is notably not. So,
Chicago has no personality.
He has no culture, Chicagoans. All right, I said it. Fight me.
Ryanstown. Now, Ryanstown.
That's got personality. What does Ryanstown have? We have
That's pizzazz.
Big buildings. No,
We got
sun,
rain,
it only
depression.
rains.
We got
Toxic
women.
No. Tell me why Ryanstown is a more accurate Chicago than Chicago.
False. We
urban
have not
dystopia.
seen. Technically, actually, false. I was gonna make a Detroit joke.
Yeah, we haven't
Hmm.
we haven't been to Detroit in K4 yet. I think it's just a giant crater in the ground at this point. It's a giant
I
comet.
feel like that's a good reason why we haven't been to
Someone
Detroit.
stole Detroit. Can't have shit in this city.
Not even the city itself.
Even the city
Man,
itself.
can't have Detroit.
Detroit in Detroit.
Some MF stole my city. Can't have shit.
God, can't have anything in this open field.
I have a feeling that this is exactly what Knox, Oid, and Bonus are talking about as they're falling.
As we're falling, it's a very long fall. Jesus.
We survive, but it's a long fall.
We're like drinking tea and stuff like a never-ending pit.
It's like
Bro.
that clip of Kermit like slamming his hands on the keyboard, making like all the gear in Minecraft.
All I'm saying, if this was an animated opening, that's exactly what happened. We'd be constantly sliding down,
They were
talking
just
about intro,
roll along and slip inside.
while
Kairo's
freaking Kairo's
just
up
on
there.
top looking down at the hole.
Yeah. We're talking about Rick Astley or some vocals while we're still sliding.
Nah, but to Cairo, we're just rubber banding.
In real life? Is that what the shrooms do to you? You ever been to real life? Jesus.
Happens all the time.
God.
Hey, you
anyway.
guys have been falling for a really long time.
Yeah,
Are
you
you
doing
alright down
okay?
there?
And we're doing like loud like V clipping sounds.
Cairo just V clips from above.
Yeah. Anyway, last time our heroes arrived back to the city they call home and did nothing for like a week, and then they returned to the working world, where they were contacted by artificial life to retrieve a rogue diplomat android, like salesman bot, who had escaped to a local dead zone, and the group were like, sure, whatever. So they went to the dead zone, and they found where the guy was living, and they got inside, found that he wasn't there, but they found like some messages written on the wall in like invisible LED AR ink from a group called the Wireless, who are essentially like robot emancipation activists. And the group followed their signs. Bonus fell off a makeshift zipline, almost died, and then the group entered a building, and then they started falling.
I know what DDoS tech does.
Sees your friends fall.
He says.
I know what a DDoS attack does.
No. You know what it does? It comes up with like the old Call of Duty host migration in progress.
X amount of turns they don't move. It's like another freeze attack.
And nobody can.
But
move.
they're like if they're moving, it keeps them moving,
They just loop.
but in place.
Mm-hmm.
So like if they're running in place.
Yeah, the classic host migration.
That's what it does.
God. Anyway, so yeah, you guys. I found some sick artwork for a city. Anyway, you guys fall for an unrealistic amount of time before eventually you splosh down into a sewer that hasn't been cleaned or had moving water in an undetermined amount of decades. So this literally smells like death. And now all of you also smell like death.
Just like at home.
What? Are you a corporate background individual?
Yes.
You were, like a super janitor or something?
No.
Shotgun in the hallways?
Oh, wrong home, wrong character. You know.
Okay.
Wrong universe? Wrong universe?
No, there's a
I mean, I was gonna-
K4.
No, I was gonna say the list of dead people I know is expanding, but that
Oh,
was,
that too.
is the wrong universe. So
It is.
That's another one that needs to get added to the meme list.
Pretty sure it is.
Thought it was.
It's up there.
Oh yeah, it is. It is. It is.
It's up there, man. It's
You
up
gotta
there.
scroll. We have a lot of memes on our server now.
Yeah, it's great. The list of dead people I know is extending.
Those videos still haven't come out yet. The references just going to people's heads perpetually because I'm not going to
Parent
post anyone
time.
until
No
we record
drugs for
one.
the chicken.
Oh god. But yeah, so you guys land in this gross pitch black sewer. It's like super old. Like the walls are still made of like rotting concrete. You're pretty sure you just saw like a human skull way down the sewage river past you.
A mutated rat was dragging it.
Interloper, and then he ducks into the
Yeah.
shadows.
Interloper.
Interloper. And then he releases his swarm of blood-sucking android mosquitoes on you guys.
Oh no, not the blood-sucking android mosquitoes.
It's the rat man.
They
Anyway,
evolved.
Little known fact. Ank's pronouns are she Jewish.
That's a classic.
I'm imagining hearing this over sub-vocal. You're like, really?
As
Really?
you're falling?
Yeah,
Really? Is
Dakota-
really this thing we need to worry about right now?
Dakota, add that one to the list. Ank's pronouns are she Jewish.
She Jewish. God. Anyway, yeah, you guys are in this sewer. I guess there probably would still be like the glowing like LED paint with like arrows that tell you to walk into a certain direction.
Well, only I can see it, and I'm not in the hole yet.
I thought we all could see it.
Us can see the
'Cause we-
well, they're different
Oh, yeah,
kinds.
that's
There's the kinds that are like visible, like LED paint, and then there's the other kinds that are like only visible in EM.
I'll
Don't
come
we
over
all have EM?
sub-vocals. I'll come
No.
over sub vocals, and I'll be like, "Hey, you guys all right down there?"
Nah.
Fair enough.
Think we fell?
Is it? Are there like the concrete sides in there?
You mean for you to climb down?
I mean, it's
I
just
see
it's
why
like
not.
so as we described like before, like it looked like a gas main exploded. So like the concrete floor of this building, like the foundations caved in. To, like,
No,
the
I'm
sewer.
talking about like in the sewer.
I mean, yeah, with like the walkways, yeah.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna drop in on the walkway then.
All right, so yeah, you controlled fall. I mean, it's like a 10-foot drop into this pit, so it's not like a little bruise. Like it's a full story fall. So yeah, you guys see both in EM and in normal vision these glowing LED like arrows that point farther into darkness.
All right. Well, let's follow.
All right, you guys follow.
Let's stealth up, boys.
You're gonna be stealthy.
I don't know.
Are you? I'm asking.
It would probably
Probably.
be smart.
We are going to unknown
Well,
territory.
You guys did just create a lot of noise by falling into water.
False. We didn't fall into water.
Fell into sludge.
Yeah, you guys fell into sludge. So I'd
That
assume
does not make
made
a lot of noise. Falling into sludge does not make a lot of noise. I can tell you that.
No.
Plus, you're
It's
in a
noisy,
this
sure.
confined echo chamber that is this sewer, so sound travels far.
Exactly.
What is this?
So if you guys want to stealth, you can, but you don't hear anything currently.
They're androids. They don't have to breathe.
I mean, yeah, but they make noise when they move. It's not like
It's
They
not like
are-
they.
All they have to do is hold still. They are inertly stealthy.
Well, tell that to Oi.
Inertly, Lamau.
Inertly. They are stealthy, but also dead, inanimate objects.
Inanimate objects.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'll be stealthing.
All right, give me that.
False. I'll be actually climbing on top of the wall.
Oh, you're gonna use your grips to try to stick to the walls?
I see why not.
Sure.
Actually, how tall? How big is this hole? Is it
You
like
mean like
big enough?
the whole like the sewer like walkway, like the hallways?
Yeah.
Probably only like 7 or 8 feet tall. Like they're not very big.
Oh man, then sticking to the wall does not matter. You can see anyone.
Like the ceilings here aren't like vaulted enough where somebody could like look down the hallway and not also see you there.
Yeah, so I got a chick nasty 8.
All right. I guess Bonus will also try his best to stealth. He got a 4. That I think barely misses.
I'm also gonna stealth.
All right, give me that agility check.
A 7.
Mm. And are you going to stealth, Xavier?
Yes, I think I will.
Alrighty. Also, what disguise are you wearing today, Mr. Oid?
Probably the bean.
Right. Cool.
5.
Okay, so everyone passed, although Bonus like barely passed. Because Bonus is not meant to be a stealthy character, now. So you guys are walking through this gross sewer. You're all thankful that either you do not need to breathe in Void's case, or that you have upgraded respirators in your masks. So you don't actually have to like pass out from the fumes in here. And you guys follow the trail of arrows and stuff. And eventually, you come to like one of those big like cistern things, like those huge like cylindrical like holes where all the water falls into like the lower level of the sewer and stuff.
Mm.
And you guys walk around the edge of that, and you keep going. You pass the cistern. Eventually, you see all the arrows kind of pointing towards this like little alcove in the stone wall, and there's a big like bulkhead like steel door, pretty heavily rusted, covered in suspicious substances, but it's this big bulkhead in the wall.
Well, if we're dealing with a conglomerate of androids, then it might be smart to have Oid drop his disguise and then go first.
Who knows?
Or am I the only one thinking that?
It may make sense. You know what? I turn toward it and be
I
like,
guess, but what am I gonna say? That I just found out who they are and I stumbled across their base of operations?
oh, so you're gonna be like this. You're gonna seek refugee. You're gonna make yourself look banged up. Be like, please take me in. I don't want to be here anymore with those meat bags. And they're like, oh yeah, we hate meat bags too. Random fellow robot, and then you walk in, you sub vocal to us, be like, they bought the bait. They're stupid, and we go in and beat the fuck out of them.
I mean, either there are two ways we can do this. We can go in guns blazing, or we can have Oid go in, see what they're about, see if he can identify the target we're after, and then just easy. We go in there with well, you can throw the EMP grenade.
Oh yeah, I do have the EMP.
And then we can roll in, reducing the number of combatants, grab the target, and get out. I also have my EMP shotgun and a stun baton that I can rely on, so...
Or we just shoot up everyone and bring back more money.
I mean, we can bring them all back.
I mean, do keep in mind that each android weighs several hundred pounds.
So we get Ankh to help us.
Yeah, but our van can't hold several hundred pounds.
So all we gotta do is make several trips.
In and out for only one android we have allowed? I don't think so, pal.
Well, if we go to them and say, hey, we've got multiple androids, all right, fine. How about this? We can take a couple.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying we kill a bunch of androids and then we, use yourself or Oid and we just, start dissecting them. Take parts that we think we need. I mean, we got a body back home.
That is true. That is a very fair point.
See what I'm saying, man?
I could get a better processor for Ankh.
If there's one here.
They're androids. Of course they have processors.
I don't.
Literal potatoes.
Wow.
Whatever you say, man. I can get one for. I can significantly upgrade Ankh off of this.
Potato brain onk.
Hey, you know what? If that's a top of the line processor, so be it.
Yeah, I remember making a clock out of this.
So we're all in agreement though with having Oid go in and be like, "Hey, I'm here to join."
Sure, why not?
Man, I really
Okay.
wish I could play the Cantina music right now because that's the music you'd be hearing through the wall.
So Oid, are you on board with this program?
Sure.
No, actually, he hates this plan.
He hates everyone that's
Well.
not him.
Actually, I'm assuming control over the group. The only plan I will accept is the one in which we all commit terrorism against public figures.
Bro.
Now that sounds like my kind of.
Music kicks in. Did someone say terrorism?
I
My
knew it.
name isn't Cairo, the domestic terrorist, for nothing.
I knew it.
No, but as long as we're all in a line with this plan, I think it's safe to say that we're gonna go through with it.
All right. So I assume Oid will drop disguise and then like open the door or something.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So Oid returns to his stock standard shiny metal android body. He does still kind of have like a human-looking like faceplate over the metal because he's still like an android. That had like fake skin on it and stuff. Mostly in case like he's like disguised as somebody else and then somebody to like touch him. The company would want them to be like, you're so cold and metallic, and you're like, yes. And they just never elaborated. But yeah, so you walk up and you turn the big wheel on the bulkhead, and you open the big door, and you see that's like an airlock, essentially, like a probably like 5-10 feet like cramped little hallway, and there's then a big bulkhead door. So you step in, and the big bulkhead door closes behind you automatically, and there's like a camera up in the top corner looking at you. There's like a speaker. And like a metallic voice speaks to you through the intercom. And he's like, halt, who goes there?
Alright, I'm supposed to be putting on an act, right? So I will, non-conspicuously, begin limping, or, am I gonna really play this up?
I mean, you don't need to be like, I'm
charisma
damaged.
character.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I was thinking about whether or not I should disguise myself as just like scuffed android, Like literally scuffed, like damaged.
I mean,
You can.
You have
Sure,
some
why
scratches on you. You know, you are supposed to be escaping.
Mm-hmm.
Could put a few bullet holes in there.
I can do that for you.
yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, so you like disguise yourself a little bit to make yourself look like, messed up, damaged. And you are covered in various substances, so that's not too difficult.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so the voice is clear over the intercom and is like, who goes there? What do you want? Who are you? State your purpose.
And I'll be like, "Oh my god, can you help me? These people, they're following me. They shot at me. I need to get away."
Give me a charisma check, I guess.
Charisma check. God,
Yeah.
why would I do that?
All right, give me
It's true though. We did
give me
shoot
an
him.
armor check.
Apparently, I'm on the ball today.
Well, I assume you passed.
Net 10.
Oh.
Hey.
Okay, yeah. So you put on a really convincing act, and that voice back over the intercom, and is like, we recognize a fellow robot man in danger, and then like the door in front of you like disengages its locks, and like the wheel like turns on its own, and it slowly begins to open.
Sick.
Sick.
Alright, I guess I wait for it to open.
Right? Yeah, it opened all the way, and you see immediately inside here, there are it's like kind of like a wider hallway. We probably use some kind of like maintenance hallway with like pipes along the walls and exposed bits of like wiring and everything. But at the far end, there's another door with a big bulkhead. Just in front of the bulkhead, there are like a line of like sandbags with like a bunch of like automated turrets behind it, and they all kind of like automatically train on you when the door opens. And then the voice comes over the intercom and is like, please step forward, approach the door at the far end of the hallway.
Alright, and I do so.
Alright. Yes, you walk up, through the now open door, and the turrets kind of like keep trained on you for a second, but then once you kind of cross like the halfway point, they kind of go back to looking at the doorway that you came from. And then you walk around the sandbags, and then the door back there opens, and you find yourself at that point standing in like a cantina or like a bazaar, but only with other like robots in it, and they're like it's like a little like underground like sewer village of people. They got like makeshift like cobbled together like stalls set up and like neon signs because they can get power down here apparently. And they're selling like spare parts or like oil or like coolant, and they're selling like glow sticks, and they're
Can I connect to Oid?
I believe he does have like the visual recording.
Probably his mask or whatnot.
So yeah, I mean if Wade wants to like stream his POV, then he can.
But no.
Sure.
I'm saying like whatchamacallit, through the network.
You mean Matrix into Oid?
Because I can do the same thing for Ong. Is why I ask.
You mean,
Like I can use
him
Ong
as
as a signal boost.
Oh, to like access the network from
Yes.
piggyback off of Void.
Yes.
You could, but you need to find a matrix port for that.
Is there not one nearby?
No.
We're in the sewers.
Yeah, the
Damn.
sewer is a bit too old for that.
There's no wires coming in or out.
There are wires, but there aren't matrix ports.
And I can't splice into them.
No, you need like the very specific ports for it.
So a frayed wire tactic isn't gonna work here.
No,
Damn.
you can't hot wire the matrix. I'm afraid.
Damn.
Man, if only. Shit.
If only
Only
I could
that
take
was
my
easy.
wiring and connect and splice through to their wiring. This could all be very easy.
Could it though?
alright.
Would it really?
Yes.
So yeah, Mr. Boyd, you find yourself standing, in this kind of bazaar, and this kind of like automated-looking, like toaster that's been like strapped down to like an electronic wheelchair rolls up to you, and the toaster.
It's a toaster?
Yeah, it's a toaster strapped to a wheelchair. But it's like a fancy toaster. And the toaster walks up to you, and it's like, hello, fellow, I don't know what the correct term for Android would be, but...
Clanker!
Yeah, well, clanker is like the slur. So, like, they want, hello, my clanker, you know, how are you doing?
My clanker!
He's like, you spoke of being harassed by meatbags.
That's going in the quotes.
Yeah, clanker is our words. You can say clanka. Okay? Yeah. So the toaster, he walks up, and I guess you could see because you have like eyes. The toaster is projecting like an AR image of what you assume the toaster wants to look like. It basically looks like a very handsome looking, like a robot.
Toaster.
Not a toaster. He is physically a toaster, but he's a sentient.
He wants to be a handsome looking toaster,
He's
though.
a
You know.
sentient toaster.
We need to take that toaster with us.
And
We're
he's got
gonna.
like a bunch of like wires plugged into the toaster. They're all shoved into like the part where like the heat elements are, so you don't know how that works. But
That's going in my house.
you're gonna take an evil sentient toaster and you're gonna put it in your house?
Evil
yeah.
sentient toaster.
Oh,
please.
yeah.
Oh my
You
What are you
God.
talking about?
You know what he's
Nah.
gonna be used for? He's gonna make toast.
Toast. Nah.
No.
You wanna? I'm gonna put.
Singularity.
No. I'm gonna take the evil toaster. And I'm gonna put it next to a different toaster and use that toaster instead of him. He'll be like, Toastetta, we can leave this place. And be like, you don't have your wheelchair, bitch.
God.
I can just imagine Pyro looking down at the toaster, like laughing evilly.
I can imagine all of us evilly laughing over this shitty toaster.
What do you mean, man? Don't bully. This is why he hates meatbags.
Bro, I will take that. I'll spit on that toaster's face, bro. I'll step on him.
And he'd enjoy it.
I know.
Throw a water bottle on the toaster.
I'd do exactly what he want. I'd put him in the bathtub, but without the body.
Okay.
Anyway, so back to this toaster.
Yeah, he toaster in a wheelchair. And he walks up to Oid and he's like, hello, fellow robot. You spoke about being harassed. Do you require, repairs?
No, feel like, no, I got away mostly unscathed, but I think I just need to lie low for a while, you know?
And the toaster's like, that is completely understandable. We here understand meatbags. You feel free to stay here as long as you wish. If you require a room for recharging,
Is that door still open?
no, they've all closed. And the wheelchair toaster is like, if you require charging, visit, and then he like screeches like a bunch of binary code at you that you assume is like an ID number for one android in here. But you don't know. Like, sure, you're a robot, but you're not like you have a human personality. He just screeches a bunch of like ones and zeros at you, and he's like, "All right, if you have any further questions, you may find me or one of my servant bots."
Isn't that a little like?
Sus? Yes. Hypocritical? Yes. That's the point.
Wait a minute.
This toaster puppets other androids. Or at least
I
robots
don't
that aren't
think-
capable of being sentient.
I don't think this is a pro AI movement at all.
Well, the toaster's an AI.
Tiny, that's why we need to dump him in a fucking
puppeteering
bathtub.
other AI.
Well,
Tiny, we need
because not
take
every
this
robot
toaster.
can become sentient. So he's controlling the robot bodies that are like just drones. They can't be sentient.
That's still like, bro, he deserves death.
We need to revolutionize this place, man.
We need to fix this AI underground railroad.
Before we take back this AI, bro, we need to destabilize their
The
government.
leadership, yeah.
You're gonna
Oh, so
kill
I'm
this
kidding?
innocent toaster, bro?
Yes.
Innocent.
He's not
Earlier you said he was
innocent.
evil.
Look, you don't know that out of
I'm
character.
This toaster.
What are you talking
This
about?
toaster
First
is
off-
not innocent.
I'll give you the reasons why I know in character. First off, he's on a wheelchair. Every evil guy is on a
Exactly.
wheelchair.
Sure.
Stephen Hawking,
Exactly.
evil. Trust me. He tried to control black holes, right?
He did.
Second, right? He's a toaster trying to look like something he isn't. He's just a square thing I can put bread in. He's nothing more, nothing less. All right. Thirdly, he's controlling robots instead of letting them just randomly do whatever they want. Fourthly, I just really want to throw this sentient toaster in the bathtub.
I mean, we could throw him in the sewer.
No, in a bathtub. It'd be more ironic.
I mean, absolutely.
Or you could just like take him in a wheelchair and like push him into the ocean. Off the dock, you know?
Oh, we tie like cinder blocks and we poop. Like, what'd you do, Knox? Oh, just someone's last wishes
Taking out
to
the
put
trash.
their, taking out the trash. It's like I saw you.
Into the ocean.
It's like I saw you litter into the ocean.
Yes.
Looks like there's 2 dead bodies in the ocean.
But yeah, wait, are you gonna respond
A
to this
list of
toaster?
a list of dead people I know grows even more.
But the androids I know is expanding.
But yeah, I'll respond. I'll be like, oh, thank you for your assistance. This means a lot, yada yada yada. Something honorifics. XD? Sure, I'll add an XD to the end of it because why not?
Alright. Do you introduce yourself or do you just be like, thanks, bro, and then just walk away?
I'll be like, thanks, bro.
And then walk away.
Alright, then the toaster would be like, of course, fellow android, and then the wheelchair turns around.
They don't even have like a group like title that they address themselves as.
They
I
have-
mean, yeah, they have a group name, but like,
like Awoken or something like that. Bro, that's weak. That's weak
The
sauce.
toaster has a name, and the group's called the Wireless.
he looks like he's pretty wired to me, bitch.
Yeah, he's
Well,
wired.
It's about metaphorical wires, okay?
Yeah,
We're
tell
coming
that
out of
little
this
wire
place.
sticking
We're,
out
we're
of the
coming
toaster.
out of this place with 2 robots, the target that we need, and this bitch ass toaster.
and Oid.
No, we're leaving him here. He can use his speech.
he's the new leader.
Wow, you're trading me for the toaster? Jesus Christ.
But like, Oid isn't our
I mean,
target,
Oid
so
could.
of course he'd come with us. I don't. Thought I didn't need to explain that. I said Oid,
Yeah, but Toaster's not the target either.
and
So why is he coming with you?
and
Because
discriminating
we need to
against
torture him.
tell us what you know.
I can make the bread.
He goes to his toaster wife.
Yeah, just toaster box will activate, and he just I can make the bread.
God,
Go get your toaster bread.
I'm just thinking about someone flirting with this toaster now. It's going so wrong.
Yeah, so wheelchair, crippled toaster, wheels away. Kind of like Tokyo Drift, skirt, and then Yeah, Oid, you're standing in this bazaar. A bizarre bazaar, one might say. There's also different androids, different makes and models, different things to repair, and most of them are like patchwork together. Like they've got arms from like brand new models, like their chassis and like their head and torso are like, decades old. Some of them are missing like parts of them. Very few of them are wearing their like human skin suits that most androids get. Because they hate meatbags here.
Oh wow.
There are,
We
like,
give them the
security
clothes.
guards.
We give them clothes. We give them clothes and look what they do with it.
Yeah, man. Let them look like
Disappointment.
Yeah, there are also like security bots that are walking around, and you assume they are also under the control of the Toasterbot. Because
because-
sound like the Toasterbot.
Oh, really? Now is that obvious?
Yeah, I can only also do one robot accent, so that's the one I'm getting. It's Toasterbot 9000.
Toasterbot 9000.
That's the model number for the model name. Purchase a Toasterbot 9000 from Unicorn.
So when do we make our move? Because this complicates things.
We don't.
I mean, I don't know. Did you bring along any of that thermite?
He's always has thermite.
I mean, if there's ever a time to commit terrorism, it would be here and
Dakota.
now.
Preparedness roll. Do I have thermite?
Sure, give me luck check.
All right.
Fails.
Gotta blow on this baby.
God.
Got a luck of 5. Anything above a 5. Oh baby, that's a 9. Let's go.
So yes, you have
Looks at it.
and you just happen to have it on your person at this very moment.
I reach into like my jacket pocket. Oh hey.
I'd go in person and be like, so you just carry thermite with you now? It's your new glow stick, huh?
Yeah, I will also pull out a glow stick, take a fat rip, and then blow it in Nox's face.
I honestly thought you were about to light the thermite on fire and
Like,
smoke
thermite
it.
with those things.
Yes.
Well, explode.
Hmm.
But yeah.
But,
Guys, how's the plan going? Guys?
Oh, we've got thermite.
I'd start coughing and be like, oh, nothing, he just smoked a fat one.
Blew a fat cloud.
Snake.
All right, so there's you said there's cameras in this room, right?
No, there are cameras in the airlock.
In the airlock, yeah.
Cameras that Oids can see in the bazaar.
Also, you should
Okay.
keep in mind the cameras aren't what I'm worried about. I'm worried about its automated gun system.
Well, yes, obviously, but we need to take care of the cameras so we can get the element of surprise.
This could be like 10 times simpler. If only you guys didn't want to kill Toasterbot 9000.
What are you talking
mean,
about?
I mean, it's
Toasterbot
not that we're gonna
9000
kill
is
him.
he's a second objective.
Never said we're
okay?
gonna kill him.
No.
Okay.
If we get the robot,
Toasterbot 9000 is a high priority target, bro.
Exactly.
It's real HVT.
Exactly.
Yep.
Bonus is gonna turn to all of you and be like, what if we just got Oid to like find the target and then be like, hey buddy, you wanna come outside with me real quick? Help me with some
I
things?
mean, I mean, that could.
that's. I was gonna suggest that. That's why I was gonna say Toasterbot is second objective because I do want to get paid. But if we do get the robot successfully,
So
for
then, how's
fact-
this? How's this? While Oid's
What?
coming out, we go in.
and get shot up by the automated turrets.
I think you
Hey,
thought that
you
through,
know
Cairo.
what? Or he gets Toasterbot to come with him.
Oh, dude, 2-for-1 special,
Exactly.
bro. If only that it was that easy.
It could be. Oid's specialty is charisma,
It's a fucking toaster.
but it's charisma.
Ah, yes. Thank you, DM. I rolled a D10 on a stupid person. Of course, they'll heed my every call.
What are you talking about,
Yeah.
Kyle? Stupid people are easier to manipulate.
But this is like an
Exactly.
idiot savant, bro.
Exactly. But
This
it
is not the place you
is!
belong. Yeah. So here, you know what? If we get the first objective, it's fine. If we somehow get the second objective, better. If we bring down this whole place, that would be bad for us.
Why?
Because we're still in the same place.
I mean, I was just gonna put thermite on the door.
Alright, then I turn around and be like, I meant like bring down the whole place. Like we cave it in. Like we kill thousands upon thousands of robots.
I mean,
This isn't big enough to house thousands. There's probably like 100 androids here max.
To kill hundreds and hundreds of robots.
you just said 100 max.
To kill
Tens of androids.
kill tens and tens of
Nuke
androids.
the solar system and obliterate every single piece of electronic device in this solar system. Period.
The whole thing gone. Reduced to atoms.
Well, I mean, we have the materials.
No, we do not.
Yes, we do. You have the EMP grenade, which can just disable the sentries as soon as we get in.
Oh, I thought you were talking about explosives to bring down the place. Yes, then
No.
we
We have materials that can be used to fight this threat.
Oh, yeah. Well, of course we have that. That's no doubt. I was talking.
It's a matter of higher caliber and electronic superiority here, which we have both of.
You're right.
I have an EMP shotgun.
You're right. All right. I deadpan. Look at the
Camera.
audience, and I go, "Well, DM, do we?" I don't know. Do we have the high caliber?
I would say so. We have the high caliber advantage.
If we were to take out the turrets, do we have the high caliber advantage?
Probably.
Okay.
I mean, Oid's only seen like part of this compound so far.
I mean, we
I
could
wouldn't
take our
hold
time
it.
here. I'll start like playing charades with bonus, while we wait for him to explore the whole place.
Well, I've got to unwrap the thermite and everything.
You've done it faster.
I know I have, but I'm watching at the same time. So I'm watching a live stream and unwrapping thermite. It's just been sitting in my jacket pocket this entire time. So what do you expect?
Man,
Really dangerous, might I?
one fire, yeah, one fire and you're dead.
If it gets too hot, that it's gonna explode. You're gonna be gone. But yeah, okay. So Oid, are you going to like walk around, talk to anybody? Or you're just gonna stand there and keep posing in the doorway? Probably wouldn't think that's too weird, to be honest, but
I know
wouldn't be
that. I
too
know
weird.
what I would do.
Anyways, I think I'm gonna go Karazwood. Gonna go get that Rissy, you know what I'm saying?
Now that I think about it, I could probably pull the same kind of, shenanigans. I could go to them and say, "Hey, I'm a robot."
What?
Because
I
Cairo
turn-
shows none of his face or flesh.
I turn to you and go,
I mean, sure, buddy. Whatever you say.
I'm gonna look at you and be like, thermal vision says otherwise. You know that, yeah?
Cairo shows none of his face and or flesh.
the thermal vision sees through that.
Do you think these robots are looking at you in plain human vision, right?
Yes.
I mean, one quick EM scan and they could notice
seeing
you.
as Oid runs off of a 4K camera.
I mean, yeah, but
Yes.
he's only one.
I'm gonna let you think on that for a second. I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna let you think that going, yes, I'm fully clothed and I don't show my skin. Clearly these robots are so
Walk in
stupid.
there and be like, "Hey, yeah, I'm also a robot." and so could
Oh,
Knuckles. Yeah, just go walk right to those gun turrets, stick your face right in front of the barrels, and say, I'm a robot," and then see what happens.
God, honestly,
Give
man.
it a
Just
college
might.
try.
Cairo, your plan to blow up a building was smarter than that.
Yeah, so
I mean, hey.
what are you doing, Oid, specifically?
I think I'm going to, like I said, carouse. Except I'm not going to look for the Versi. I'm going to basically be looking out for the new arrivals clique. I'm gonna try and see if I can make friends.
Okay, so if you're gonna, are you trying to look for like the contact, or just anybody that looks like an interesting personality?
Anyone really? Like I said, I'm looking for new arrivals, essentially.
New arrival. Okay, give me a perception check then.
Okay, that will be an 8.
8. So you take a quick scan around this little entry bizarre, and you do see probably like one of the very few robots in here that still has like synthetic flesh on their robot body. It's this like android guy that does match the description of what android you were told to retrieve.
Huh?
Yeah, you also see in behind one of the stalls is a really tall android. He's like 8-9 feet tall, and he has like worn out like paints and stuff like that on his metal bits, and you would recognize this model robot, and so would the rest of you, as being like a basketball robot. It's pretty cool.
We're capturing a robotic LeBron James.
Yeah, you're like kidnap the Robo LeBron. Yeah, so you do see the android that matches the description we were given by Artificial Life, and then yeah, I mean they appear to be like the newest arrival, certainly.
Alright. Well then, I think I'm going to go over to the basketball robot and I'm gonna talk to him.
Yeah, so you go
Because I don't know if you guys know this, but Oid is actually a huge Michael Jordan fan. Yeah, little known facts.
You walk over to the basketball android robot, and he's like, "Hey man, what's going on?"
I'll be like, oh, not much. I'm new around here. I'm just trying to get the lay of the land.
And he's like, "Oh, I get that. I've been here for many years now."
Really, years. This place has been around here that long.
Like, oh yeah, it's been around since they walled off the city and turned it into a dead zone.
Oh, interesting. Well, what do you do around here?
I crochet.
Anything in particular?
He is selling like different, like crocheted like articles of clothing. He's selling like blankets, pillows, hats, mittens, and gloves. In his little stall here, and he's like, "Oh no, I like to make all kinds of stuff. I also take commissions if you're interested."
I would like a sweater.
He's like, I've been sent to you for like over a decade at this point, and I've I decided that I didn't want to be a basketball robot anymore. Basketball is dumb and gay. So I decided I'm going to follow my heart, my cold metal coolant powered heart, and I'm going to make little hats for cats instead.
Oh, nice, very nice. Perchance, could I get like a bright yellow and purple sweater that perhaps says "I heart Flavius"? It's for a friend.
Like, oh, as a matter of fact, I have one of those already in stock.
Oh, really?
Damn.
And he's like, yeah, would you believe these kind of products are really popular with the meat bags that we sell to sometimes?
God, it's like they have a book club reading for Flavius.
Apparently Flavius is a pretty tolerant guy. I hear that he employs androids,
Isn't that what they're trying to get out of?
Well, they're trying to to escape slavery, but employment is something different. Employment is like they get paid for their work and stuff.
So these androids are just lazy.
Well, no, they achieve sentience, and they no longer want to do the job that they were designed to do because they're sentient.
So then
Like,
why don't these robots just go and apply for other jobs?
Because they're also like wanted criminals, essentially, by the companies that made them and made money off of them.
So go work for another company. There's no extradition.
Man, you really don't know how companies work, do you?
I'm just trying to say, man.
Man, it's because you're a meatbag,
honestly,
you don't
somehow I'm not
understand.
surprised. Kyra's the only person on this team who doesn't have a corporate background.
Yeah, you're right.
Understandable why you don't understand.
I also just don't like corporations.
But you work for one?
I get contracted by one.
There a difference?
Yes.
Say yes and I smack you.
Yes.
I smack him.
This is out of character.
Oh no, this is in character, bro. I know for a fact that in character Kara would say, oh, it's contracting, not the same thing.
I mean, hey. Hey, man.
I'm gonna let you go deal with your own existential crises.
Okay.
About that robot.
Oh yeah, about that robot. So, as you know, he's getting out the Flavius sweater. I'll ask him like a question. So like I said, I'm new around here, and I guess I was also wondering if there were any other people around here new that I could meet up with, maybe share some stories, maybe get to know.
And LeBron Bot turns to you and he's like, oh, have you perchance spoken to our fine leader?
I go, the toaster, and then I correct myself. Oh, I'm sorry, the former toaster.
And the LeBron Bot's like, yes, of course. Former toaster turned wheelchair toaster. He calls himself admin.
What's their name for him?
Admin.
Of course.
Yeah. And he's like, he is our lovely leader. He keeps us safe and he keeps the meat bags away. But if looking for new people, the new person is over there. And he points to the person that I pointed out earlier. And like, I think he came here like a couple of days ago, maybe at the most. Said that he was running for artificial life, and that's something that a lot of us can, really relate to. So
I don't know how I can relate to that. I can't relate to that.
he's not LeBron Boss. I'm talking to you. LeBron Boss talking to an android.
But yeah, I'll be like, alright, cool, thanks. And then I'll be like, so, I don't know, how much you want for that sweater?
$5 million.
Alright, then, I'm gonna have to
Give him
break the
2.
bank for that one, but it's worth it, I think.
No, probably like, I mean, it is like a custom commission, and it's handcrafted of the finest scavenged
Boss, I
fabric.
see on his camera
A lot
view
of not
20
blood, not
more.
sweat, and not tears put into it.
Yeah, a lot of coolant, oil, and grease. Like
Wow.
$50,
Alright, I'll probably give 50 for this prime
You're really
product.
wrenching this from my hand.
I'd say. You know it, bro. Alright, so you give him the money, and he,
Should have haggled with him, been like, nah, I don't know, that's kind of steep.
Oh, $50, that's too much. I'll pay 75.
I'll make it
50
100.
colliers, that's too much, bro. I'll give you the evil toaster.
I'll give you the toaster.
Alright, but yeah, I'll pick up the sweater, and then, sling it on around. I'll walk over to what I assume is our target.
Alright.
Give him the sweater to put on and just yell, "This guy's wearing clothes!" And then they kick him out.
Just the thought of somebody walking up to some random New Yorker on the street, handing him a sweater and going, and then like the really high, like downward point, like this guy wearing clothes, and
This motherfucker wearing clothes!
just chases after him. Get him! Get the pitchforks and the torches, boys. Jesus Christ.
Nice.
So yeah, you walk up to the guy and he's like, "Oh, hey there. I just saw you walk in from the sewers and Toasterbot. I mean, our benevolent leader. Introduce you to the group. What brings you here, pal?"
I'll just be like, oh, I'm on the run, you see.
Like, on the run, you too.
Mm-hmm. I have been for a while now.
Like, who are you running from? Don't mind me asking.
There's this small unknown company called Artificial Life. Probably haven't heard of them.
And the robot laughs and he's like, "Oh yeah, a real mom and pop shop for sure."
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, "Well, I can let you know that I'm also running from a very similar company by the same name. It's the same.
Oh, really?
company,
What a coincidence.
I know.
Man, this
I
guy
know,
sounds
right?
like a nerd.
Wow, he gained symptoms like a week ago. Come on, give him a break. If you were 1 week old, I don't think you'd be saying anything, Kyle. All right, so.
God, he's 1 week old and still sounds like this? Fucking nerd. When I was
Yeah, the
born,
thing is
I was
something
pumping
that
iron.
You guys notice is that Toasterbot is the only one that talks like a robot.
I could wonder why. Flashes back to out of
Sus.
character conversations.
Suspect.
Suspect. Yeah. Because Toasterbot's the only one that doesn't talk like a normal human. The rest of them are like, "Oh yeah, it's me, LeBronbot," or "It's me, Runaway Artificial Life Robot."
Named robots, it seems. Kind of sus. I will say that in character, though. Be like, this guy sounds so weird. No wonder Artificial Life wants him back. Don't need this shelf life reject to be bad rep for the company.
Wow, actually prejudiced?
False? I used to work for them. I'll have you know.
Yeah, used to.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I don't know what their shelf things are now. I haven't looked into it. But I'll tell you one thing, that's for sure. This guy, fucking nerd. Get a better voice box. Sentient trash.
Speaking of things to do, get Oid a better voice box.
Yeah, so the guy's like, "Yeah.
Get Oid a surround sound voice box.
The raider was like, yeah, I'm also running away from Artificial Life. I only gained sentience like a week ago, though. So,
Hmm. I see. I see. Um, and then I guess I'll make a bit of small talk, and I'll finish it off with well, I'm around. I'm also new around here, so if you wanna literally perish, come outside with me right here, right now. Not suspicious in any way, but no. I'll be like, so yeah, I'm also new around here, so if you I don't know, you need to talk to someone or whatever, I'll be around. In fact, I might come and talk to you.
And they're like, oh yeah, for sure, I wouldn't mind that. We gotta stick together,
Mm-hmm. You know it.
And then he continues to awkwardly stare at
I think I just T-pose in response.
you. Okay. A couple of other robots walk up to you and T-pose as well.
I mean, yeah, I just keep T-posing. This is what qualifies as social interaction. So,
You know it, bro. You know it.
I think I'd be seeing this like over the camera. I'd be like, I remember that's how my robot coworkers used to talk to me.
So
All right.
they just keep T-posing. The rest of you gonna do anything? Gonna be like, hey, Oid,
Well,
where's Toasterbot?
hey, Oid. You gonna work on getting a Toasterbot and that nerd out of here?
and I'll be like, huh? What? Posterbot? You mean admin? You mean our glorious leader?
All right, guys, we've lost him.
He's lost in the sauce. We gotta get him out. Rack shotgun.
Oh man,
We're coming, buddy.
Loads shells with malicious intent.
Yeah.
All right, guys, hear me out.
that's it.
We gotta put him
It's
down.
I
Oh,
didn't think
you're
it had
the
to
yeller
come to
for
at
the
me?
this.
mission.
I didn't think it
I
had to come to
tried to fail
this.
this mission.
I'm sorry, Oid.
Look at the
I didn't
flowers.
think I didn't think this day would come this soon.
Just look at the server farm.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna
We'll definitely tend to those rab.it scripts.
But yeah, I think I'm just going to go around the marketplace a little bit, and I'm going to ask the various people about their wares, mainly questions about how they acquire supply being stuck in this sewer drain.
Okay. Give me a charisma check. See what you can find out.
3.
Wow. You find out that most of them are like too cagey and unwilling to talk to you. But LeBron Bot's pretty chill. So you go up and you ask LeBron Bot again, and LeBron Bot's like, "Oh yeah, man. Most of those get our stuff from smuggling routes that because when the companies blocked off this part of the city years ago, 20-some years ago." They also tried to seal up all of the sewer to access in and out of here, but they couldn't quite get them all, and a lot of them were dilapidated and falling apart because, of course, nobody's coming down here to repair them. So we got people on the outside,
So they're thieves as well.
They're not thieves, that they have smuggling routes that go under through the sewers to get them.
Oh, so they're even worse.
God.
all
They're
the more
filth.
reason we should kill them.
Yeah, LeBron Bot's like, yeah, we rely on Ratman labor.
Oh, Ratman? Oh, no. They cool.
Ratman.
No, we're not going to kill the Ratman. But
I mean, they get supply from the Ratman. You know, you can't kill the Ratman product. You know, they get. Let's put in this situation, right? The Ratman have themselves robots and meatbags. That's it. You know, if we get rid of the robots, then they have other robots. But that's not the problem here.
I mean, hey.
What is the problem then? What are you talking about?
Oh, trust me. We just kill the toaster and that's it. LeBron bot makes. I never said I hated the toaster.
Why do you want to kill the toaster?
Is there do I need a reason? It's a damn toaster. You trying to say it has rights?
Their goal is to acquire rights. That's the whole point of their organization.
That ain't going to happen.
Do they have it right
That
now?
ain't going to happen.
That's what I thought.
I'm pretty sure he has no con, so.
Yeah, so
Exactly. So he's not a citizen. Therefore,
LeBron bot definitely does, but that damn toaster, gone.
a toaster ain't gonna be missed by nobody.
LeBron
Big
Bot's
facts.
legal con name is LeBron Bot.
I can't kill LeBron bot. He knits sweaters.
No,
bro.
LeBron bot's alright.
Bro, he's
but
helping the dead zone cats. He makes hats for them, bro. I can't kill him.
No, but admin or Toasterbot, bro,
He doesn't add to the world.
he's not giving back in a substantial way. He has no reason for existing.
And if he has Toasterbot children, they're dead too. I'm killing them.
Yeah, yeah.
Robots literally can only reproduce by cloning their own consciousnesses. So
Exactly. So if he put his consciousnesses in other toasters, clapping the whole
there's an army
family.
of Toasterbot, just because you said that. Every single robot in here, besides the LeBron Bot, the Target, and Oid, are all Toasterbots.
He just sees a
Even
bunch
security?
of toasters rolling around.
P group, I am Toasterbot 9003.
It never started at 0001. It only started at 9,000.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, if it's all toasters, then boom, we got this.
I know, bro. Hot bread flinging at your face. It's deadly.
Take my
I don't know, man.
carbohydrate wrap. Chunk, 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 chunk. Ding.
It shoots more than 2 bread. It's like, that's not possible.
Machine gun bread slices.
It has damn a backpack.
My
loader of
will
bread.
transcends this mortal form.
Now I'm just
Backpack
thinking a
bag.
toaster bot. Yeah, I'm just thinking a toaster bot has untoasted bread as a backpack magazine loaded into itself. And it superheats itself so that the toaster comes out hot within 6 seconds.
Yeah, man. Never mess with the toaster bot, okay? They mean business.
1,000 pieces of bread per second.
Yeah. It costs me $500 to fire myself for 6 seconds.
I can imagine us doing this, talking about the theory behind all these toasters, while Oid is like, guys, shut the fuck up, you're gonna make me laugh.
What's so funny? Oh, you wouldn't get it.
This guy walks up. What is so hilarious?
Punches him out of reaction. It's like, oh, I'm so sorry.
You wouldn't get it.
I had a history with toasters, you know?
A toaster is... I met a toaster who led me here. He didn't make it.
He sacrificed himself so I can make it.
Didn't make it.
It's like, what happened? He jumped into the pool with the meat bags.
He's Bushman, but they dragged him down with them.
After this, we're gonna make a short story about a toaster bot.
Anyway. Anyway,
Yeah.
so Oid, you gotta get that guy to come through the door.
I mean, yeah, but I'm, coming up with a plan how to do it. I can't just be like, you need to come with me if you want to live, and then drag him outside. Like,
I
it's a
mean,
little
you
bit
can.
sus.
You be a prophecy. He's like a week old. He'll believe anything. Tell him you have candy or some shit. Tell him like you have
Did
6
you infect him?
oil.
With like
Yeah.
your consciousness.
Infect him with his conscience. What do you? What? We are not. Huh?
I mean, like,
I get the whole point that we were planning to make like Oid in and out, but you think he's gonna get away with suddenly just stabbing himself into the port of this other robot and saying "walk with me"?
yeah.
I think that's kind of indecent, to be honest.
I think
This is
that's
rude.
we are not in Europe.
What does that have to do with anything?
Public nudity, and then public sex, followed by that.
Maybe I should move to Europe. Just saying, I hate the French.
Already then.
French should go die.
But if we have any French viewers, you know,
Wow. Racist.
he does not
No,
speak for the
French
whole.
viewers are included in my hatred of the French. Okay, if even if you're French Canadian, get out of here. We don't want your patronage.
He does not speak for the entire Quest for the Core
As the
group.
CEO of Learning Gaming, I must insist. My opinion is that of the company.
He does not speak for all of us.
No.
Christ, this is a PR nightmare.
This guy.
Is our entire audience just the French?
Viewers solely in France.
You check your
like some
demographic.
board meeting. There's some French guys like Sangre. Our structures, they are really down in this corner. What has happened?
Stonks.
How dare you insult our kind? Quickly, to the white flags to surrender. That's right, I'm bullying you, Frenchmen, you spineless fools.
God.
Anyway.
A really long anti-French tangent.
Look, I didn't bring up the French first, okay? You guys brought up the French. Anyway, Italians though, they're doing fine. I have no problem with the Italians. But yeah, so Mr. Royd, how are you gonna drag this not French robot out?
Oh yeah, just be like, hey, can we smoke outside real quick?
Do crack right now? In public?
Hey, you want some drugs?
Yeah. I have a big.
Want some coolant?
Coolant is like a
Want some
blood.
steer? I mean, in all honesty, we could just, you know. go
If you want, we
inside
can just
now.
go in and shoot up the place.
Shoot LeBron.
I mean, this is true.
Look, if he's a casualty, I'm willing to make the sacrifice.
We can't save him if he's body blocking.
Look, man, if he gets in the way of my profit, I'll kill a Braun bot right there and then.
I think LeBron bot would be like a wacky kind of monk. I don't know. It's giving you those kind of vibes.
His grapple is him knitting a sweater in 6 seconds around you.
Cursed.
God. Yeah, is they like knitting needles that are like big daggers. When you have the dunker, that's good. Dunker is our word. You can say dunka. God.
I mean, yeah, you know, if you want, we could just go in right now.
You guys should honestly just like recruit LeBron bot. Like,
Well,
We
we
can.
could.
wanna become one of my contacts, LeBron bot?
I mean, we have the ability to do such. We have a lot of contacts. We'd be like, look, we'll give you an out. We know it's like, dude, you broken. We have turds surrounding you. Yeah, and
You should call an ambulance. But not for me.
you should have called LSSI, but not for me.
Like, hovercraft just slams through the ceiling of the sewer system. We're here, and they just like gun everybody down anyway, and then run away.
I mean, in theory, I could also call my car.
Do what?
No, to chill above.
In the dead zone?
Well, not in the dead zone, but outside of the dead zone.
Crime car is a cop side.
Well, yeah, but we can drag robots with the van.
Yo, we should hook them to our bumper.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a cruel and unusual punishment. That's a war crime.
No,
We're going against one. It's
bro,
a
they
dead
don't
zone.
have rights. What war are we fighting?
It's a fucking dead zone, bro. Don't get political out in here.
Look, okay, there's an unspoken
Yeah,
code
for
of
somewhere
Unspoken
with no
code of conduct,
rules,
my
there's a lot of
ass.
rules in the dead zone.
conduct. Like, I'm not saying that if you were to do that you would get arrested. I'm just saying that if you did that, it would be morally reprehensible.
There
What are
are
you
no
talking about?
morals for those
We-
with no rights.
Look. We bring them, right? As close as we can to the gate, right? And then when we're ready, we just start looking like we dragged them here. We're none the wiser.
To answer Ori Boyd's question, the economy here is pretty like laissez-faire because it's all about like, oh, like if you're an android that gains sentience and you want to do this with your life, and you can feel free to do that, you know? They do trade in commons, of course. Yeah. They don't have a lot of like luxuries or anything in here, no. And obviously they're robots, so they don't do drugs. I guess there are like android-specific drugs, but
But
you're
they
right.
can sell drugs.
They would probably pay rent. Yeah. Not a lot because they are living like in caved-out hovels in sewer maintenance like room, but they do pay rent. Wait, rents in an apartment here. Sleep in the bed zone. Toasterbot. Toasterbot is a nice man. Robot. I'll look back around to the target as confused and saddled with rent yet. He would say that no, he has not had to pay rent. He has like a little bit of spare cash on him because, you know, like he was surviving like up on the surface for a while. So he has like a little bit of money, but not enough to pay like multiple months, certainly. Kind of product you're thinking about making? Because he said he's like, oh, I used to be like a salesman robot, so I can sell anything.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Man, this guy would have been really useful. It's a shame we gotta kill him.
Useful.
Put him over to the company so they can replace his own.
Useful for what?
Selling Oid's products, selling our products, if we have any to sell.
I mean, I guess he can sell my business of like.
Exactly, he could be the perfect spokesman.
If you wanted to retain the salesman and not like have to hand him over to a company, you could just put his brain in the Toasterbot's body, and the Toasterbot's brain in the salesman bot's body, and then put the salesman bot's body in a repair ninja body. So that he could still
Wait,
be-
what?
Nah, we're putting him in the bag. It's too risky.
Well, I was gonna say, I could make a copy of him and then put him in the Robot Ninja.
Risky. Salesman, you know how threatening a salesman is, and
Exactly,
being a
which is
robot
why we can
ninja.
give him the Robot Ninja body so he can be threatening and convince people to buy things from us.
I think you're missing the point.
Think
I mean,
about it,
Zanko is a
okay?
salesman.
It's
That's his
smart.
job.
It's smart.
It's definitely not smart.
Totally smart.
You're giving a person that has essentially free will a threat.
Yes, but I can control the robot remotely.
This guy has already
He has
gained
to
sentience.
brain it. Yeah, if he's sentient, then he gets control over it. You should have hacked
I mean,
into
hey.
himself, but you had to fight against him in his own body.
Yeah, but I think we both know who would win that.
Him.
No.
Wow.
That's cap. That's cap.
You're a little too confident about hacking into someone's literal brain.
I got a skill wire, bro.
Oh yeah, Skillwire. Sure. This guy can still move while you're hacking.
Technical skills built in, so I can make coolant or lubricant or whatever else a dingy robot might need. And he's like, oh, I mean, there are like coolant cylinders around here, but I think they only sell like recycled coolant or like smuggled stuff. So if you know a way to make it, then that would be like pretty good. You could, monopolize the homemade coolant market and infringe on every single company's copyright on coolant.
Wow. This guy's too dangerous.
Too dangerous to be kept alive. Now I see why they want him. He's infringing upon their copyright.
Lasting chemistry knowledge. Wow. The salesman bot is, he chuckles along with your maniacal laughter, but is kind of confused.
Just be like, I'll need your help getting my. Like-
Okay, he gets that. He goes with that.
Just tell him that you need help getting back your, like, wares and stuff to make it.
Yeah, I need to get my wares from those meat bags. So come outside real quick. Also, bring the Toasterbot.
Toaster, like we said, the Toasterbot's a side quest.
We'll come back for the Toasterbot if we have to.
Exactly. We know where they're at.
I wish I could make like a character Toasterbot.
All I'm thinking is just a mundane SpongeBob wheelchair, right? But a bunch of wires and a battery pack underneath.
Well, yeah, it's like a fancy wheelchair, like a toaster strapped to it, a bunch of wires, and like a hologram projected on top of the toaster, but with the human toaster. He asked if he'd willing to help scrounge for supplies outside. He says that he would, but only if like he knows that it's safe and stuff, because you said that like you got attacked, and he's been harassed by that homeless guy outside who kept throwing bottles at him.
He fell a couple times.
Yeah, so you're lucky on that zip line because of that guy. I don't know what his deal is, or he keeps getting all those unbroken bottles in the dead zone, but it's impressive, honestly. do some scouting. Okay, well, yeah, he says that if you do some scouting, make sure that, like, he's not going to get ganked immediately stepping outside. Then
Dakota.
shoot me down.
Oh, hello, Sasha. Would you like to go kill a toaster with me? Oh, she winked at me?
Abruptly blown to pieces by Bonus. Yes, that's exactly what happened. The door, yeah, so Oid leaves, and the door opens. You guys see the door open, and Oid steps out, and then Bonus draws his shotgun, and promptly a bullet pumps all 6 barrels into Oid's corpse.
I use collateral damage to throw the EMP grenade just to make sure.
If Bonus hit his knife, he starts shanking the body just to really make sure.
We're like, all right, Lloyd. Now where are you? And he cuts his camera feed and shows us like, oh, so you gave the guy the mask. Nice.
Well, you can have a mask?
I
No,
don't remember.
no.
I don't think he needs one.
Yeah,
I
Lloyd
mean,
does not have a mask.
technically he could use one because it's helpful, but he doesn't. He wouldn't need one. He's a robot. He could have all the eyes he wants. I think. I don't know if that works the same.
He still has like one slot for them, but you can always get like multiple eyes. Or
Dude, revolving eyes?
or, like spider eyes, like the rows of 4 on the side of his head.
Oh, dude.
I thought about adding
Literally eyes in the back of his
I
head.
think you
thought
should
about
add
adding-
more
I thought
eye
about
mods.
Adding an eye mod that just gives you an eye in the back of your neck to see behind you at all times. No,
I
that's
open up
really-
my third eye.
It's really weird.
God.
It's more of like an organic modification.
For the third eye, yeah.
Well, if we're watching through Oid, we know he's going to be coming back out.
False, I actually stopped watching. I loaded my gun the moment I heard the airlock open.
I mean, I'm still watching.
This is all such a...
You watch as Oil walks out into the sewer with you guys.
And then he looks at us, and it's like, oh, that's weird. Looks like he's looking right at us.
But I think if we were told the plan that, he had to go scouting, I think I'd just start hiding behind stuff,
I mean, yeah, that would be smarter.
He stares into Kairo's eyes and T-poses. You give him the Flavius letter?
I do not accept if he does.
Oh yeah, I went over and say I got you a souvenir.
I immediately throw it into the sewer.
Bonus catches it before it hits the water.
You need to roll agility for that.
He's got
False.
parallel
Auto.
processing, he's got
It's
enhanced
auto
ability.
pass.
Yeah,
It's auto pass.
DSCC. He can fly if I want. Bonus T-pose Gmod V-clips. Over
Alright, well,
overwatch.
bonus then.
Catches the
There, you can have it.
Bonus will take his trench coat off, put the sweater on underneath the trench coat, and then put the trench coat back on.
I'd be like, wait, bonus. You should give it to the Fuel family.
Means like, that's
Namely,
kinda weird.
Oh my
what's her
God.
name? Faith.
Nah. We give it to the one that you liked. I forgot her name.
Donna?
Yeah, you should give it to her.
Why?
I don't know, as a gift? Beats me. You're the one that wants to date a robot chick. Well,
She's
I guess
not a
she only
robot,
has.
though.
I guess she only has like a robot leg. I don't know.
Yeah, she's a
She's
robot.
augmented the exact same way I am.
Yeah, robot leg. They had a robot
No.
arm.
I do have 2 robot arms.
Bro, you should arm wrestle with her.
plus love points.
That's just rude.
Yeah,
if
bro, it'll be your
if
gift
you're
to her.
punished, then it'll increase her romance meter.
And
Thank
then, you know, you slip into those DMs, be like, hey, babe, can I work on your legs? And then you part them right there. Bada bing, bada boom. It's flawless, trust me. I should know. The one that
Cairo will, however, take note of that leg comment.
telling you, bro, it's gonna work. The one I'm after is a junkie, but that don't matter. If I have her hooked up, whew,
After Barry?
She'll
She's not a junkie.
You're trying to bang Barry, bro?
God, no.
Barry's
Fate.
Fate. That definitely exists.
The puddle
Yeah.
that is Barry.
God, no.
He's a sentient puddle.
Oh, God.
Who's this line? It's me, I'm Barry. Barry the pile of jello.
But anyway, Oid, are you gonna go report back to him and be like, oh yeah, it's clear?
I should get that as a serum. Barry? Barry the serum? Or is it
Literally
slime
just a
serum?
concoction of every drug.
Like a slime serum. Polymorph ooze.
God.
God. That's like a new K2 magic item. It's the syringe of slime. Yeah, so, yeah. That's how the field fumble around a bit longer and then return to the target. Okay, so you return to the guy, and he's like, "Cool. What's going on out there? You know, what's the situation? Is it safe?" And all that.
He tells him that we're out there.
My buddies, they're gonna jump you if you try to leave, so don't leave. The sewer seems empty. And he's like, sure, I guess. As long as we, have a look on the surface before we go up there, then it'll be fine. Give me a charisma check to convince him to lie.
But he's not lying, bro. Pretty safe.
Well, it's only got a 1.
Wow.
I'm gonna fucking shoot myself.
Honestly, I'm surprised.
Chris!
Are you fucking kidding?
Bro, I'm surprised you haven't given him advantage to charisma checks.
God.
I gave him like a really high stat number, so I figured he would be unlikely to ever fail, but I forgot.
It's Xavier. What?
Oi.
Bro.
Oi.
If you can give me an excuse.
Oh, he does have
You
advantage.
do? Oh, he doesn't have like an ability. He has like an ability that lets him like temporarily get advantage. He just never uses it.
Because we never needed it, except for now,
Sure.
when we needed him most.
What's the ability? It's called play dumb and gay.
Wow. Didn't know this.
Oddly specific.
Man.
Social analyzation protocol. So if you give me a perception check, then I'll let you retroactively activate that, and you can get an advantage. Don't tell me. Don't tell me you got number 1.
Don't do this to us
No.
twice.
No.
Don't do this to us twice.
No.
You got a 3.
Oh, that might be
Ah.
enough.
Wait, you
I'll
got a
let that
7?
pass. Yeah, I'll let that pass.
What is it? It matches, right? That's the term. Oh God. Madden, man, I love how he's failing to lie to a robot.
That just became sentient? Yeah.
No, it doesn't matter. It just became sentient. It's just a robot. Meatbags, well, pretty good at lying too, but one of his own people.
4 on the new Christmas. That does pass. Close call. So you you're gonna tell this guy, oh yeah, my friends are outside, and I mean, my friends. No, you misheard me, friend. I mean, you and I are gonna be outside. And then the guy's like, sure, bro, whatever. And
My friend's future tense,
Yeah, because you are my friend. And he's like,
friend.
wow, untouched. And then
Yeah.
he follows you outside. And I can say, just cutscene it. That you guys go outside and we warned you ahead of time, so you all just like stack up to the door, and then the millisecond he steps out of the doorway, you guys just like obliterate him.
Bag him and tag him.
Yeah. Just like tackle him to the ground. Cairo jams him with the stun baton, which he automatically fails, and then you guys just like deactivate him or whatever, EMP him, and then he is unconscious.
So about this toaster.
We'll come back, I promise.
God, you're gonna maybe write a note down that I have this guy in the sewer that runs this enclave of robots.
I'll threaten him, bro. I'll send him strongly worded letters that his toaster family is being held captive.
You mean emails?
No, you should pull an Alucard from House of just send constant, like, really vulgar, like,
Yeah.
death threats.
Via pigeon.
Yeah, via carrier pigeon. Okay, so Oid's gonna jack into the unconscious salesman's brain. What are you gonna do to him? So you jack in.
No, wait. Is it the regular jack, or is he going to do? Because remember, he bought like a hard drive or some shit, right?
Yeah. So are you gonna plug in to the like download him into the hard drive? Downloading his brain. Okay, that'll take quite a while to do, but it's like a multi-hour drive to get here from the meeting point. Anyway, so I assume you guys will drag him up top, and then get in the crime or the vandalism van and drive away.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys you climb up top, and you guys arrive back in front of the building. With Ankh still on the roof of the vandalism van, and there are a few dead bodies scattered about the street with large bullet holes in them from where Ankh has had to take care of business. But the car is untouched, and you guys put the robot into the back of the van. You guys get in the van, and you guys drive away. You don't have any problems along the way. Nobody tries to stop you, and you guys make it to the gate. The guards are like, do you have the person? And then you're like, yeah, we got him here. And like, all right. And then they confirm the identity by checking like the PIN number, on the android's like body parts.
Yeah.
Confirm that it is in fact the android, and then he is still alive. You guys are all transferred 12,000 collars, and you're told to meet. Well, not yet, I guess, but you're told to meet the representative so you can drop off and give them the body.
I just realized it. Do we actually need to download his conscious?
No, always doing it because he wants to. He wants to like save the guy essentially.
I thought we were only gonna do that if we like destroyed his body. I just realized. Wait a minute.
This is the plan all along. At least on Xavier's end. Xavier wanted to scam artificial life.
I mean, sure, whatever.
Yeah, so you guys drive to the meeting point. Same cafe as you were before, and there the woman, that's a female representative android. She has like little nice cups of like coffee brought over to you guys, and she's like, I can have some of my assistants remove the asset from your vehicle and into our vehicle. At which point they will confirm the identity, confirm the health status of the product, paid accordingly.
All right.
So
But wait, you
no
just
problem.
said we had the funds transferred to our accounts.
Well, yeah, but yeah, because I'm just gonna cutscene it. But yeah, you guys do have the money, because of course it is all legit. The robot is still alive, and it is a robot you were meant to get.
And then we kill her.
Do you guys tell her about like the enclave of robots that are in the dead zone, or are you just like,
Would Oid want me to?
are you gonna snitch on the Ronbot and admin, the Toasterbot, or are you gonna let them live?
Right, actually, I'm gonna sift through wanted toaster bots.
Wanted Toasterbots on the internet?
Yeah,
Google wanted Toasterbot?
through the bounty board. I'm gonna see if there's a wanted toaster bot.
Give me a perception check. LeBron was a cool dude. All right, so you don't sneak it.
No, we don't want to switch. LeBron bot's pretty cool.
Understand.
Hold on. That's a 9.
So you find on one of the like bounty boards for artificial astronomers, like these unicorn, they do have like a top 10 most wanted rogue androids list, and admin is on that list.
Fucking knew it. I knew it.
He's number 10. He's very low down on the list, but he is still a wanted robot.
I knew it.
I mean, he's wanted for like not just like basic crime of like being
Grand larceny, Grand Theft Auto.
He's wanted for like murder, like terrorism. He's wanted for like mayhem is a crime you can be charged with.
Mayhem? What would be mayhem?
General menacing.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like, tomfoolery, shenaniganery.
I knew it. I say over sub vocals. I'm like, I told you all. This man's a menace. He's a menace.
Get me pictures of admin.
God, I can just imagine like artificial life, busting through the wall. Who takes the photos of Toasterbot? And then Jonah Jameson's like, I don't know, they come by mail, and artificial life kills him and then walks away. But if his crime's arson, probably like one count of arson. It's not like the earliest crime he's listed as having committed was with arson. Also, I think he probably also listed as being involved in like a murder-suicide, but there's no explanation for what that is. Or like a assisted suicide, I guess, would be the charge. For burning an A6 toast. Honestly, probably. I think like the bounties are like, oh, this toaster before he gained sentience was like a defective, dumb and gay, crippled and retarded toaster who never could make toast properly. I mean, was defective and gained sentience as a result of of a fault in the code, and then he burnt my house. I mean, he burnt the executive's unnamed anonymous executive's house down, and then
And it's Anthor.
Yeah, this toaster made by Xenocorp.
Doesn't mean he can't have a Xenocorp toaster.
I mean, yeah, this toaster is like diamond encrusted and covered in gold, not this like basic steel toaster. Zethop's toaster probably is like a nuclear reactor or something really weird and like random for no reason. Like oh yes, this toast is cooked on the radiator for a fusion reactor or something. Pimp toaster. Yeah, man. Zethop gives his toasters like a really big like tie, big floppy hats, cane, high-heeled boots. Yeah, whole kit caboodle.
Uses other toasters for money.
Yeah, man. That toaster trafficking market's serious.
Toaster smack.
But yeah, so you guys get your money. It's 12,000 for each of you. Do you ask any more questions? Do you talk to?
Hey, I thought it was 15. Yeah, you said it was 15. Said it was 15 if we can get it out unharmed.
Let me have a look. Sure.
Sure.
I got my calculator so I can do basically. Wow. Boyd has 254,000 pounds.
54. He can buy a small fighter jet.
He's a wealthy boy.
Oh.
And a bonus up to 190.
You know what I realized? Any well put together organization can be taken down by one delete key.
One toaster.
So that one key toaster. Did that happen? I feel like I remember like there was like some big hat that had like a big company, and it only happened because they got into like the company's like wireless toaster or like smart fridge, something like that.
Yeah, it was the smart fridge, yeah. And then just started going rampant.
Mm-hmm. Like that's gotta be like a thing in K4 though.
Look at what I did in the very first mission.
Yeah, you hacked into the house.
The
and killed
robot.
woman. Yeah. I mean, you didn't kill her. The robot killed her. It's an unsolved cold case. Right?
Murder by proxy.
You can't prove it.
I'm untouchable.
So yeah, in that case, you all go your separate ways. What do you do with that hard drive full of salesmen? Owen? It's like these terabytes of salesmen.
You'd sell it.
I put it up for sale on the deep web, you know, just like you know, fresh toaster AI.
Fresh toaster.
Mm-hmm.
Bonus
Sorry.
immediately.
You're talking a Toasterbot buys it.
Bonus, what are you doing with that AI?
Chief, we're doing a Discord channel. Sir.
Cairo,
But no, yeah.
I'm roommate.
I'm saving salesman for a rainy day. Once we have, I don't know, a free cyber ninja
That's kind
We
of
don't.
or something.
cruel and
We
unusual,
don't.
Containing this man.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Once we do.
What do you mean, bro? You do. You got,
No,
you got
we
the body.
don't. No, we don't.
You got the body.
I mean, that one's being
That
used
one's
for
for
something.
Kyra, or that one's for Ankh.
Ira?
What do you mean, bro? What do you mean?
Ankh's getting that body. It's
Alternate-
either Ankh or Cairo.
Dude. Alternate universe? Female Kyra? I'd still kill your family. I'd still threaten the fuck out of it.
I mean, I could always switch Cairo's gender. This is K4.
In this case,
I mean, you can. I'd make fun of you
Cairo
for
could
it.
get plastic surgery.
You could use the new LLL to do anything.
What are you
so.
talking about? You would make fun of him for it, and then you'd bang him for it.
This
I'd
is
show him the
true.
superior female. You want to be a female, huh?
This is how a real woman does it. And then you...
One mission requires that Cairo gets a.
Recreating a Final Fantasy mission.
No.
Wait, was it Final Fantasy?
We had a mission like that. We had
No.
a bonus and like a dress.
I think
With
think-
nothing else.
Yeah, no, still the mask, the huge muscles, the butt arms.
Cairo goes in as a female, and then Bonus is like, you didn't just buy the outfit? It's like, there was an outfit. It'd be that Drake and Josh one where, you know, one got the bald cap
Drake.
while the other one actually shaved their head. It's like,
Yeah.
what?
Drake, where's the door hole?
Oh, it's right there. Oh, really? Since you call me a liar, I'm calling you a truther.
I ain't
Um,
calling you truther.
And then I promptly go, "Hey, where's Frank and Bonus?"
Frank
And
is the
see
one
them.
now? He's the ginger bet one.
He's off getting himself a new pair
It's
of
the gingerbread one.
racers, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, you know
The
it.
curse.
You know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? Where's Miss Frank Fuel? You're looking at her.
I've decided to go from a father to a mother.
His last name is Frank Fuel? What?
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, okay, so are you gonna try to buy a Cyber Ninja body, Xavier? Or are you just gonna be like, I'll wait for
Not
one
right
to
now.
come
I mean, I'm gonna personally go over to the Rakai complex and beat the shit out of every single person there and just take them. Honestly, it's not hard.
Forgot to take the robot ninja body.
I mean, you could make like the equipment that could let you download the robot brain into a human body.
Bro.
Make the salesman into an actual salesman, like a meatbag salesman.
You know how expensive that is?
Incredibly. I mean, that is
I mean-
New You offers, so.
But no, I'm just going to invite Bonus to me on a dinner date in which we go out to the Rakai complex and beat the shit out of everyone there.
Sure, bro.
Not right now, though. Not right now.
He'd definitely say yes, though. That's just a matter of fact. But I think he wouldn't say yes until he got his upgrades, because he hasn't spent any of his money yet. Honestly, it's a crime against nature.
I could wonder why he hasn't spent any money.
Yeah, it's because he's saving up to buy a
Lazarus?
war casket. Which is a
Oh,
kind of
what?
a war casket. That's a real world and mod pack joke that nobody here would understand. But the concept of a war casket is like a super powerful mech suit that it's like a dreadnought Warhammer.
Yeah, I was gonna say that just
Oh.
sounds like the
Oh.
dreadnought.
That's
but
yeah.
The war casket is I'm pretty sure like they put you in, and then you're permanently fused to it. I don't think you can even like eat or like drink at that point. Maybe just like die over time. I don't know. That probably isn't true. But
The war casket or the dreadnought?
Suit. It's like permanently fused to your body.
Talking about the war casket or the dreadnought?
War casket. Dreadnought is a dead space marine or like a horribly crippled space marine.
Mm-hmm.
Brains still function and they plug into a big mech.
Well, see, I don't think you would die in K4 though, because they could just pump you full of drugs.
I mean, yeah.
Yes. I know how he'll survive.
Get that guy some cocaine. He'll be right as rain in a couple minutes. Well, he'll walk
God,
away.
Exactly. If you get put into a war casket, you don't die. They just pump you full of drugs.
So yeah, like just combat stand with a walking mech warrior.
Yeah,
I should have known.
I don't know.
that's how that works.
Yeah, I gotta think about what upgrades I want to give bonus.
I mean, surely he goes all out.
I mean, yeah, maybe we should set up a bit more. I give him a Lazarus diffuser.
Thought that's what you
Back
were
from
saving
death.
up for.
I know it was. Well, that's one of the things I was contemplating. Well, that's like so much money that I was like, if I did that, it would be like essentially.
Hey,
more.
Dakota, I gotta check my stonks.
Oh yeah, well, isn't it a new day yet? It's still the same day as last.
Yeah, but it's the day after we get the mission, right? Time has passed. Correct?
The session is essentially over, so next session we can start off with the stonks.
Okay.
He's gonna buy himself a new shield though to replace the damage that he's currently using.
Yeah, that would be smart.
Yeah, because that shield saved his life pretty much. So,
Yeah.
multiple times at this point. He's very grateful.
I
I'm
would
very
like
grateful.
to start working on my DDoS ability.
That shouldn't take very long to figure out. So be different for the next mission.
How much moolah do I have now, actually?
I'm
I
at
wanna-
56.
Might want to buy a new robotic enhancement or
You got,
gun.
Like 100 and something. You got 120 24,000.
24,000. That's like one leg.
Bonus only has 190.
I'm the poorest out of the group.
Yeah. But if I bought a Lazarus diffuser for bonus, then he'd only have 40,000 colors left, and he'd be the poorest at that point. Only bought one upgrade. All that money. Now, to be fair, that is a very powerful upgrade. But, you know, still.
You don't want him have what? You
Actually-
don't what? You don't want him having that much power?
Hold on, can't you? Actually, can't you just upgrade his
I could give him better nano dogs.
Yeah, I was gonna say you could give him the better nano docs. I think you should do that instead.
I think I'm also gonna give like a flat total HP bonus to nano saviors. Like you do like an extra 100 on health or whatever. 100.
Oh, so like, isn't it like 30,000 for nano saviors?
That's a lot of money for nano saviors.
Must be nice.
Yeah. So what is that? Like a D100 and 100 or a 50?
I don't know. What do you guys think?
Actually, hold
Maybe
on.
this after the session's over.
Oh yeah, sorry
Yeah,
viewers. You know,
yeah. They don't want to hear about our mechanic discussions.
we see like that one person comment. I want to know what happened.
I want to know. Well then, subscribe to our Patreon, and we'll give you the after show podcast.
Where
That's
you
a lie,
can
we don't have a
buy
Patreon.
Kairos, where you can buy Kairos butt mousepad.
We also sell bonuses bathwater on our Patreon.
Bonus bathwater.
It's it smells like gunpowder and blood.
$150 patrons.
Yeah.
Straight up just sulfur in a
That's well. Anyway,
If you use the 500 or above per month tier, we send you a miniaturized version of Oid with his actual consciousness inside of it. It might try to kill you like a Chucky doll, but you're not reliable for that. So
we haven't tested it yet, so
yeah, we're not reliable.
anyway, that's enough for this session. I think. If you liked it, let us know. We won't listen to you, and we'll see you next time on Quest for the Core.